You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the Blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here.
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched. I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much. But I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend all our time cooped up within these walls? What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
What do you know about the moon seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves, I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person.
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
We've got Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power. And it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? What do you think?
A strong aura surrounds us. Farewell.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Time's wasting, Hunter. We need any advantage we can get. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Everything by the numbers. Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble. See you soon.
Hunter, hello.
Let me show you the way.
Good work.
Escape. Hail that.
A moment. A gift from ancient traditions.
For the mother. I'll handle it.
I am disoriented.
Reinforcements on approach. I've got your back. I stand with the mother.
Keep it up.
Follow my lead. The light shines on the most dutiful.
You have earned this. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us.
Once again.
Ultra Immortalis! As ordered!
I always hold a grudge.
They are relentless.
You're in trouble now. They're almost here. Hold position.
The helicopter is preparing for takeoff. We still have some time. Make sure you don't ignore it.
A doctor and a powerful wizard. Impressive.
closely.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No retreat!
You know my reputation.
Things are moving right.
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
That was really something.
I will return the favor someday.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Consider that. Das wird done.
We've stopped the helicopter. Clean up the rest of these Hydra thugs.
I'm the only one left standing.
Does this constitute an emergency? You and your friends will suffer together. Now is not. Enjoy your rest. You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed. I'll step on you if I have to.
not fall again. Behold the light's gift!
I'll remember this. I am under attack.
Everything according to plan.
Your fate is sealed.
Weak, even for Hydra.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Not looking good here. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. The light is on our side.
Hydra's in control of the situation. Are you ready? Ready for a real hit?
Someone feel a breeze. The light is getting dim.
Was that truly your best?
You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life.
You were too weak for this fight.